what will solve as 1 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 into 3 by 3 into 6 plus 1 into 3 into 5 by 3 into 6 into 9 from infinity is equal to. So here we compare this. First of all, single term 1 must be there. Nx n by 1 factorial. Single term by single term, 2 terms by 2 terms, 3 terms by 3 terms. Yes, that is that. Next one is denominator 3 into 1. Next what we have to have? We must have 3 into 1, 3 into 2. Next 3 into 1, 3 into 2, 3 into 3. Is that done? We can write it from the how? Take a look. Let S is equal to this. S is equal to this. Sum of infinite series as yes. S is equal to 1 plus. I take 1 by 1 factorial into 1 by 3. Okay. Next step. 1 into 1 plus 2. 1 into 1 plus 2 by 3 can be written as 3 into 1, 3 into 2. 3 into 1, 3 into 1. I write 3 here. And then 3 into 2. Again 3 is common. So 9 2s, 18. Okay. So 3 square is taken from 1 into 2. That is 2 factorial. Next up, 1 into 1 plus 2 into 1 plus n into n plus 1 into this can be written as by 1 into 2 into 3 by 1 by 3 whole square. Okay, right. You compare with the formula. You compare with the formula. How you can compare with this? Compare with the formula. What is the formula? What is the formula? 1 plus p by 1 factorial into x by q plus p into p plus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square. Next p into p plus q into p plus 2q by 3 factorial into x by q whole square plus 1 infinity is equal to. With the formula of this, there is nothing but look here. What you got? P plus q. Q is P plus q is greater than P. P plus q is greater than P. P plus q, right? So power must be negative. Power must be minus P by q. Since here it is P plus q. Okay. So all are positive, all are negative is there. All are positive. So here we must have negative. 1 minus x to the power of minus p by 2. If you are here with this formula, then it wasn't given in 2015. March 2015 for 7 months is a simple problem. That's it. Okay. So now I can write the p as, when you compare this, what is the value of p here? P is equal to 1. What is the value of q? Q is equal to 2. Isn't it? Q is equal to p into p plus q. Q is equal to 2. P into p plus q into p plus 2q. 2q is 4. Right. Both are correct. What is the x by q? When we compare, what is x by q? 1 by 3. What is q? 2. So what is x? This implies x is equal to 2 by 3. Q is 2 by 3. X is equal to 2 by 3. Okay. So I can write as that. What is the formula for this? 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 3 by q. So this can be written as 1 minus 2 by 3 whole to the power of minus p by q is minus 1 by 2. So this can be written as 1 minus 2 by 3 is 1 by 3 whole to the power of minus 1 by 2. X to the power of minus 1 is 1 by x. So if you write the 1 by 3 as 3 power minus 1, this becomes 3 power 1 by 2. is equal to 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 can be written as 1 by 3 can be written as 3 power minus 1. 3 power minus 1 into minus 1 by 2 is 3 power 1 by 2. So yes, we can be written as 3 power 1 by 2. That is root 3. That is the true form. There is a question given in 2015. Look here. 1 plus 3 by 1 factorial by x by 2. 3 into p plus q by 2 factorial by x by 2 whole square. Look here. We can write very easily the value. If you are clear with this, now just look at the formula. I write like this without writing those values. From the other two, it will be very easy. 1 single term by single term, 2 terms by 2 terms, 3 terms by 3 terms. They observe it? Right. I can write the p as a 1. Single term by single term. P as 1. What is q? Difference. Difference is 2. What is x? X is here 3 is there. 3 denominator. Cube 2 by 3. P is equal to 1. Q is the difference. X is difference by first term. We have look at it in the rhythm. 1 by 3. 2 terms by 2 terms, 3 terms by 3 terms, so on to infinity. So here 1 into 3, 1 into 3 into 5, difference is same 2, and denominator 3 multiples, 3 into 1, 3 into 2, 3 into 3. If it is 4, 4 into 1, 4 into 2, 4 into 8, 4 into 8 into 2, like that it must be. If it is 2, 2 into 4, 2 into 4 into 8, okay, like 2 into 4 into 6, 1, 2, 3, 1. So x is 2 by 2. So formula for this is 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 2 by 2. Since all are positive, therefore I can write it as 1 minus 2 by 3 whole to the power of minus 1 by 2. There is 1 by 3 whole to the power of minus 1 by 2. 3 to the power of minus 1 whole to the power of minus 1 by 2. That is 3 to the power of 1. That is the simple way of writing this formula. If you write the formula, you get the full master. I think it's very clear. Right. Given in 96 around. So how to do that? 1 plus 2 by 3 into 1 by 2 plus 2 into 5 by 3 into 6, 1 by 2 whole square. Now next example you can 2 into 5 into 7, 3 common difference no 8, by 3 into 6 into 9, 1 by 2 whole cube will be the next term, and so on. Now we have to write this in the form of all positive, no? It's increasing. 2 into 5, 2 into 5 into 8. This is the formula for it. So we have to write this. So I consider yes as 1 plus 2 by 1 factorial, no doubt in 2, 5, first term is 2 by 1 factorial. And I measure this 3 with this, 1 by 6. Okay? Right, next. 2 into 5. 2 into 2 plus 3. Okay? By 3 into 1, 3 into 2, by 1 by this 3 into 3, 9. I can write it as 1 by 6 whole. 9 can be written as 3 square, 3 into 2 whole square. Okay? Right. And then this can be written in the same manner. So here I observe that compared with this formula, I write the p as p is equal to 2. P is equal to 2. Correct? First term. P is equal to 2. What is q? Common difference. Common difference is 3. You can observe here also. P into p plus q. Q is equal to 2. What is x by q? And x by 2 is 1 by 6. 1 by 6. What is the value of x? This implies x is equal to q, 3 by 6. 3 by 6 is nothing but 1 by 2. So this is the value of x, this is the value of q, and this is the value of q. So I can write s as 1 minus x, all are positive, 1 minus x whole to the power of minus p by 2. It's a form of p into p plus q by 2. So this can be written as 1 minus, what is the value of x? 1 by 2. Whole to the power of minus p by q is minus 2 by 3. There is 1 by 2. whole to the power of minus 2 by 3. I can write it as 2 to the power of 2 by 3, given it is equal to cube root of 4. So I can write it as 2 square whole to the power of 1 by 3. There is nothing but cube root of 1 by 3 means cube root of this. What is the importance of mass here? Seven by 5 into 1 plus 1 by 10 square plus 1 into 3 by 3 into 6. 1 into 3 by 1 into 2. That is 10 power 4. Here it is given. So next term will be 1 into 3 into 5 by 1 into 2 into 3. 1 by 10 power 6. Just take LHS. Take LHS. Write the formula and then take LHS. Then we can compare with the formula. You can write in the value of P. What is 7 by 5 here? Write 7 by 5 as it is. 1 plus 1 by 1 factorial into 1 by 10 whole square. 1 by 10 square. 1 plus 3 by 1 factorial into x. Right. P into P plus Q by 2 factorial into x square plus 1. It's in the form of 1 plus P by 1 factorial into x by 2, P into P plus Q by 2 factorial into x by 2 whole square. So here I can write the P as 1 and comparing you will get the P as 1, Q as 2 and the x by Q as x by Q is 1 by 10 square. I can write it as 1 by 10 square, nothing but 1 by 100. What is the value of x? X is nothing but 2 by 100. That is 1 by 15. So this is the value of x, this is the value of q, and this is the value of p. When you enter here, I can write this as 7 by 5 into, apply the formula, 1, all are positive, minus x, x is nothing but 1 by 15, whole to the power of minus p by q is minus 1 by. So this is 7 by 5 into 50 minus 1 is 49 by 50. There is minus 1 by 2. I can write it as 7 by 5 into 50 by 49. Thus it becomes positive 1 by 2. Positive 1 by 2. So there is a 7 by 5 into 50 can be written as 25 into 2 by 49 whole to the power of 1. What is square root of 25? 5. So this is 7 by 5 into 5. What is square root of 2? What is square root of 49? 7. 7 gets cancelled, 5 gets cancelled. So there is nothing but root 2. This is all it is. Simple problem. Simple problem. It's given for 7 marks. It's given in 2013, 18, 16, 2005. So, okay. There is another important problem. X is equal to 1 by 5 plus 1 into 3 by 5 into 10, so on. So it is an infinite series, then we have to do this. Look here. Single term by single term, something is missing here. What is the formula? All are positive means what is the formula? Formula what we know is 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 3 by 2. Since it's increasing. N minus what is there? It's not n minus 1. It's not p minus 2. It is p plus q. If we consider this as p, this is p plus q. Something is added, so there is numerator in power it must be negative. So it is 1 minus x whole to the power of minus 3 by 2. Rather it is 1 plus p by 1 factorial into x by q. P into p plus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square and so on to infinity. Okay. Now let us take the x value. How I can write x means? First of all, add 1 on both sides. Add 1 on both sides. Right. Our problem is solved here. I write 1 by 5. There is 3 in 1 into 3, 5 into 3. Look here, 5. 5 into 10. 5 multiples must be there. Yes, 5 multiples are there. So I can go from the change in this presentation. 1 by 1 factor into 1 by 5. 1 into 1 plus 2 by 1 into 2 into 1 by 5 whole square, isn't it? 5 into 1, 5 into 2. I wrote 1 and 2. 5 into 5, 5 square is written here. Similarly, this is then string. No need to make rhythmic order is then on. So, when you compare this, here it can be written as 1 minus, what is the value of t? T is 1. T is first term, T is 1. What is Q? Q is equal to 2. What is x by q? What is x by q? X by q is 1 by 5. He used to give the value of x here. Don't get confused with this x and this x. Okay. It's you can consider s of. So x by, what is the value of x? X is 2 by 5. So I can write in the formula 1 minus x. 1 minus x whole to the power of minus k by q is minus 1 by 2. There is the x related with the formula. This is the x given in the question. Now, 1 plus x is nothing but 3 by 5 whole to the power of minus 1 by 2. 3 by 5 whole to the power of minus 1 by 2. You can write this as 5 by 3 whole to the power of 1 by 2. Now, squaring on both sides. Square these two things. Squaring on both sides, you get this 1 by 2. Squaring on both sides, you get 1 plus x whole square is equal to 5 by 2. So there is 1 plus x square plus 2x is equal to 5 by 2. This becomes 3 plus 3x square plus 6x is equal to 5. Now, look here, 3x square. What we have to do? 3x square plus 6x is equal to how much? 5 minus 3, that is 5 minus 3, that is 2. That's the proof of this. So very important problem given for many times. And I think for intermediate exam, it's very easy.